Come on, Bano. Artie! Ah. Alright, I'm gonna run in and check things on the inside quick. Artie Pants, come on. Benny, come on, bud. Come on. Come on, come on. Oh, you don't like watching me from the inside. You hang out out here, buddy. Come on. Come on, Benny. Come on, Benny. Artie, what are you doing? Get out of there. Thought you were inside. Okay, I was like thinking on the way in, I'm like, oh man, it's breezy. I hope my laptop's okay. And then I go inside. Mom's watching me on live. Hi, Mom. And it freaking, that ain't good. This part drives me crazy. I love it though. There, that's better. And on the big screen, I see it like teetering. I'm like, oh god, I hope I put it up there. Balance, kinda. We're alright. Whatever. It's all divine, right? Okay, my name's Marge. I'm a Heroic empath. I just like having these little conversations and the way I feel about things. And being an empath, you always feel some kind of way. So, it's a wild day. Stan Lee busted out. He escaped out the bathroom window. I went to the bathroom. I looked up. The screen was gone. I was like, oh, I'm trying to figure out immediately how long it's been, like when the last time I noticed that the screen was intact and the last time I saw him. Because he's been fist fidgety. He's been running through the house, fluffy tail. The energy is so, the kinetic energy, people are just percolating inside. People are, and I live in Oregon, and it was 3 years today that the great eclipse happened. Yep, 3 years ago. I saw it right here. We're already standing about. Artie Pants! Mom saw it for a second for the life experience, but all she needed was a second, and I quickly escorted her back inside because elders, that is too potent energy, and elders, that's not good for them. So she just saw it. Okay, that's cool. And then back inside. Ushered her back in. Come on, Artie Pants. Good boy, Pants. Come on, good boy. You said you're good? You said don't make me? It's nice? Okay, Artie Pants. Let's see. So the cat was gone for a while. I just go into high alert mode, man, when there's an emergency situation like that. And I was calling him. I started to, I walked to the neighbor's house. The lady lives on the other side here. I was going to ask her if I could go walk around her backyard, but I just walked on this side of the fence. And I called him a couple times, and I was just like, I'm going to walk up to the veterinary because I got to get them stuff for flea, because they're still scratching. So it's an indicator that fleas are still present. So I was going to walk up and pick us up some flea remedy. And I was like, because it's out of my hands. Because, he's going to follow his spirit. And I love him because he's a free spirit. So that's the thing, is nothing that we have, no relationship on this earth belongs to us. All of our relationships are contained within us. Nothing is ours. So why people are fighting for shit? It's just weird. They're fighting against themselves. There's so much shit going on in Portland. I've been watching videos because the bad guys are out. It looks like stormtroopers. This good versus this high versus low vibe. And Mars is in Aries. Aries and Mars, and everybody's fired up. Masculine. I have a lot of masculine energy in me. Always have. It's just, it's Aries fire. It's in women. It's in men. When you see it, when men see it in women, they try to control it. It's for the people that are control freaks and power trippers. They just gotta be the boss. And their ideas are stupid, like all the ones that have been running the government for 250 years, feeding us some bullshit. And we've been eating it, hook, line, and sinker. And now people are like, nah, it ain't true. You've been taking all of our money. You ain't been spending it wisely. And now there's hell to pay. Because the truth always comes out. I think they work for the state. But they get a pool. Their world isn't affected. See, that's the thing, is the people that are going on life as usual right now, and your world is just not affected. Like, you don't know that civilization around the whole entire planet is crumbling, and that history is happening currently, and that there's a civil war going on in the United States of America, and it was prefaced from the eclipse that happened 3 years ago, because the eclipses are supposed to get people to see things. It gets dark, things happened in the darkness, and then from the darkness, the light comes in. Here comes the light to expose things on the darkness. And that's what's happening ever since. Go read about, don't take my word for it, go read about what eclipses represent. Go on, boy. Good boy. Good dog. Good boy. Artie pants. Good boy. Good dog. Don't take my word for it. Go see. Go listen to the speakers and their representation of, because that's what I do all day. I listen to astrologers. Keejans. The don't drink the Kool-Aid. They put it. They get you all fired up. We're the good guys, man. Where we go, when we go, all. We're all connected. We're the good guys. We're the love and lighters. We're the ones that we won't fight. We don't like to fight, but we will. We're always down for a tussle. God, so many people are just brutally violent up in Oregon, right? And it's gonna get, this whole night is gonna be sick. It's gonna be so much violence tonight, overnight, because people are just, like I called the title today. If you're looking for, I was telling Mom, I'm like, Mom, I want to go see. I want to go watch. I have my really long lens that I don't use very often, because it's like an off-brand, and it doesn't really fit my camera, but still, I know where to go high up to look. I could scope it out, I'm trained for that. I'm all about recon. I'm like, when I think about, like, because the freaking bullies have pepper spray and stuff. I'm like, how many people have dogs in Oregon, in Portland? You have rubber gloves, right? Or just even freaking, if it's all about, I don't know, I keep seeing, like, slingshots with, like, water balloons full of freaking, like, dog shit soup. Because if we're gonna pay for this shit for these assholes to kick the shit out of us and stuff, we're gonna pay for it, we might as well soil it and make them stink up, and make them smell real bad while they're trying to kick the shit out of innocent little kids. A lot of kids out there just trying to see what's going on, these freaking swinging wieners. I'm so mad, I haven't seen my dick in 20 years, and I can't satisfy my wife anymore. And I chomp Viagra like it's going out of style. Yeah, and it's just all this, broken psychology, broken hurt people. People that have hurt people. And it's all the people that have been hurt when they're, people think that, Gosh, I just am. That child psychology is like irrelevant and stupid and all that stuff. And that stuff has been ignored, you know. It's best that you keep kids out of violent situations. My goodness, I don't think I could put this in a worse spot. Honestly. Are they out yet? Let me take it all the way over here. This is a new background. There we go. That's a little bit better. Till it moves a little again. So what the Earth is going back to do is everybody's freaking out, everybody's shorting out. So, which is okay. It's just like a little kid throwing a tantrum. Let them burn himself out. Let them do it. Make their little messes, burn themselves out, and then while they're taking a nap, us grown-ups will come in and start cleaning things up. And I've been doing videos almost 4 years, and I've been thinking about the history of my little tiny tube, and I've talked about how I just wish that they would just instead of leaving all the canvases blank in all the cities and stop making everything windows, because that's just poor design. That's just some sort of like go build that in a model. That ain't no place for people to live. That ain't no way. That ain't even practical. That even economically sounding. And they're all over California, and California shakes. And yeah, people walking around right above for freaking glasses everywhere. That's freaking just because it looks really pretty and it's all that shit. So I'm ready to go back to how I see it as the new old Earth. The new old Earth. So, people are going back to grassroots and communal living, and I'm super excited about that. And people are gonna, bring what they have to offer to the table. And I'm a computer professional. I'll come to your house. I'll hook up your network. I'll give you in a couple hours. I'll tell you everything I ever learned in the last 15 years in IT, and I'll give you all the hints and the tricks of the trade. I am not a hacker. I'm an ethical human being that guides my own moral compass. So I don't teach people how to freaking cheat and steal and do all that stuff. But I'll teach you how to, circumvent some things, Artie Pants. Good dog. I love you, bud. Good dog. Good boy. He's cantankerous. So let's see, what else? IT. I cook on large scales. I'm gonna make sure that people are in my community. The elders. I'm gonna Marge on Marge's Meals on Wheels. And that's the thing is you gotta take care of the people that are tired and that can't take care of themselves. I want to go into these elders' house and I want to get them set up with the new technologies. Why does it have to go to the cardiologist? Why can't it go to the people that their families live in another state and they want to keep in touch and they got family that they would love to see? I can put it on their TV. I could help them put it on. I could help them. I could help them. I'm just here to help. In the Air Force, I'm trained mechanic, diesel engines, worked on gas engines my whole entire life. I'm good at troubleshooting. I'm clean. My body's tired, so I'm not doing as good with I got smaller windows of physical, but I love gardening. Just excited to learn about everything I can about the new Earth. And what other people, and how they feel about the new Earth. Where kids are they're not going to sit there and listen to, have to take classes like history, whatever imposed idea that is. They can go out and work in the gardens in the morning and stuff like that, and do math under a tree. I grew up, watching Little House on just that wholesome stuff, stuff on a smaller scale, more intimate scale. It's really quite wonderful, but it's really going to be quite painful to watch what human beings are capable of, what they really are, what they've been hiding that they are for the last couple 150 years, 250 years. People have been playing us. We've been being played like chess, like Trading Places, that movie in the was that late 70s, early 80s, Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy, yeah. So, you know, even when you're a little kid, you play with your toys and you break your toys, you get your toys taken away. So now, karmically, cosmically, people are getting their toys taken away. Artie. Dropping my stuff. I had to see what time it is. See, even like on my laptop, it says it's 5:51, and then on my 6S, my new old phone, it's 5:33. So it's like, which is it? I'm stuck between two timelines. It's so weird. There you are. I haven't heard from Don't Drink the Kool-Aid 2 all day. What if Batman was Q? That's cute. Those little Q-berts. That's what I like calling the Cubies, the QAnons. It's just, to me, it's just people that just like, hey man, don't be a jerk. It's all those little nerdy kids. Hey man, don't be mean. Hey man, stop it. Hey man, knock it off. Hey man, don't be a bully. All those guys, just the little underdog. It's just the group of underdog, us that don't believe that you don't fuck kids and you don't take kids and you don't take humans and you don't farm humans and you don't you use humans for profit. And people are figuring out these bureaucrats are millionaires. They're millionaires and they use us like pawns to create their revenue. And their house of cards is falling. Ironically, when is old KP gonna start getting busted? I mean, the cards are gonna start falling, man. Just keep an eye on I just got Google News. And I'll do it in Go.Go. I'll do it in got Google. I'll do it. Just do it on mobile devices. Do it on do it different interfaces. Do it different browsers. Just you're gonna see all kinds of just crazy cosmic karmic retribution coming out in the world, like Local News and Beyond News Break. Let's see what they have to say today. Is there anybody in the talkie room? Am I talking to myself? Oh, well, thank goodness there's free pheasant hunts for youth hunters coming up in September. See, I should do a talk just on the revenue built on the hunting and fishing industry in Oregon alone. It's a $1 billion industry. And there's only 4 million people in the whole state, so they really waste their money. They're too busy freaking painting the lines white and yellow every couple weeks. It's fucking retarded. I like Rosie McGowan. And that dude, I like that dude. He talks. I don't know. I don't vibe with everybody. I was talking. I'll listen to all kinds of people. I don't care what they look like. If I just listen to whoever has a tube, I just see stuff in my recommended. And this guy called her weird. Like, aside from her just being a really big weirdo, I'm like, that ain't no argument, dude. You don't know what she's been through. You can't. Have you ever thought? Have you looked at her story and see what she's been through? You just gonna call her a weirdo like that? And she called out Alyssa. That was rad. I don't like her. I wonder when her birthday is. She's got to be I think she's like I don't know when her birthday is. But look at all these these bureaucrats, Look she's probably wearing that suit is probably $12,000 that she's wearing. I mean, they get paid that a month, I mean, she's a millionaire. She's a lawyer. They're all paid to create cognitive dissonance, to just move pots around the stove and never finish cooking goddamn thing. They just make this big old hodgepodge of porridge soup of fucking crap, and they make us pay for all the ingredients. That was not mine. Artie, get out of there. Artie, there's dogs in China. I don't know. Are there? Alt-right agitators clash violently in Portland downtown. Unlawful assembly to scare. Look at these people. They are freaking straight up crazy. Go home to your families and have a cookout. For shit's sake. Look at this. They're all so mad. We're so mad. We're so mad. Ugh. See, it's... You know what you could be doing? You could be freaking cleaning shit up with that, you know, using that energy, that kundalini life force energy for constructive shit instead of this, you know? I mean, all these pictures, they just go on and on. They're just this... And you know what sucks? Is I keep getting these notifications, and I know my alignments, I know my placements, and I'm just like, freaking great. That's why I'm not going to go out and play and even look, because I'll get arrested. I'm an authority magnet, dude. And Mom's, I told her earlier, I'm like, I want to go look. She's like, Marge. I said, but I'm not gonna, because nobody's gonna come home and make eggs for you for breakfast, eggs and vegetables for breakfast for you, and I don't got nobody to bail me out. I don't even got no phone call even. I mean, I do have one, but I mean, I don't know what he could do from where he is. I don't know if he would even, actually. Might be another lesson I'd have to learn to sit it out, but I'd at least try and get him to get somebody to look out for See, I play the tape through. No, just don't go. Don't go. Don't get arrested. Then you don't got a plan for none of that. Because people are straight up loco and like a besa, man. They just don't care. They don't they forgot they have a spirit. Their spirit's waking up. They forgot they have a spirit. And so they're like, their egos are just like, brr. And every time I see these people act like this, especially in large crowds, it's funny because I picture everybody as like their inner child. Like I just see everybody as children. So I see all these pictures and on the news and stuff, and then I picture all these people that are just like kids, just like in the street, you know, but they're grown people. I tell Mom stories about stuff I hear about, and she's like, and these are grown adults? These are adult people? And I'm like, I know! So we're gonna go live in the hills. We're off to live in the sticks. We've been a survivalist freaking our whole lives, you know. This stuff, this Earth stuff, this 3D, this civilization stuff, it's for the freaking no-vivers, you know. It ain't for me. So, how long have I been yammering? What happened to my... Huh. It says unable. What if I... See, I messed up my chat because I started the talk and then when I walk away from my laptop for more, if I'm going to be away for more than a few minutes, I shut off my wireless. And I recommend that other people do that too. Just shut off your wireless. Just shut off your wireless. And then, so I started the stream, I set it up, and then I shut off my wireless. And now evidently I can't, my chat's all wonky. It says I can't reconnect to it. Anyway, I don't need to pay attention to that. I should probably get it back in. Mom should be done with her bowl of ice cream. She's going to talk to her son here at about 6 o'clock. They have a date for a conversation. It was a so I want to make sure that we get our teeth brushed and stuff like that before that happens. And what else? Today was a pretty good day. So just you know, God, trouble is just so easy to find right now, man. Trouble is so easy to find. I just don't want to see people get hurt. So many people are going to get hurt. They're already going to get hurt. People that have never experienced pain. Just, and it might just be somebody that's never been knocked out. You've never taken a punch. You've never been hit in the gut. You've never you've never taken a blow. You just have not had the life experience that some of us have. The equilibrium's balancing out. The balance. Everybody's getting a chance to have more of the same experiences. And a lot of us that have been living on the lower end of the spectrum, we're going to have an opportunity to live the higher end of the spectrum here in a little bit. What else can I do? So I'm an IT professional, an Air Force trained mechanic in freaking 6-7 different system diesel engines. I mean, I'll go back. I'll freaking, just help people if they got trouble. If they need, I can train them how to maintain their gas generators, because a lot of people where I want to go back to have gas generators. How to take care of it proper and store it proper and let it freaking be one of those that lasts you 20-25 years, because they don't make shit the way that they used to, and that's a fact. And I can, what else can I do? IT, cook. I got all kinds of ideas, and the things that I like to do, I like to come up with ideas to do them in the funnest way, because I can't just do the same thing over and over. That is just boring and dumb and stupid, and there's no point to that. So, I'm handing over my t-shirt idea if anybody wants to take it on. I got, this is one of them. I came up with it when I was 9, and I think it could make a lot of money. I just don't have the time to dedicate to it. It's embroidered. I mean, it's good quality. I'll tell you about where the distributor is. She does good work. She's decent. So